Hello, Freedom Guy 55 here again. I'd like to actually take some time to pretty much talk to fundamentalists and give them a question, or give them a statement. And my statement is, face it, you do not take the Bible literally. You can come at me with all this kind of stuff about, oh, well, we deny evolution. I mean, of course we take the Bible literally. I mean, it's 6,000 years old and the 6,000-year-old Earth and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, fine. Let's see if we just accept that. But that's only half. You wind up actually automatically claiming that you take even the morality out of the Bible just because you wind up denying evolution. And that's actually bullshit. Because I'm going to actually show you my proof on why you do not take the Bible literally. Or at least, I'm going to give you 4 points of my particular perspective on why I think you don't take it literally. Whether or not it's proof, we can always test for it. The first point, number 1, happens to be slavery in the Bible. Now, it states it in the Old Testament, but don't tell me that that's old law, because there are 3 segments in the New Testament where it actually is mentioned. And that is Colossians 3:22, Ephesians 6:5, and 1 Peter 2:18. So, and it states that servants shall be subservient to their masters as they are subservient to Christ. At least I know that Ephesians says this. Well, at least obedient or whatnot. So seriously, you have to agree with the process of slavery if you're going to believe in the Old Testament. Well, good luck with that. I mean, after hundreds of years and even thousands of years, after doing slavery to many other individuals and people and then having them all want to get out of it, it's kind of interesting how you see slavery is actually prominent in the Bible. But good luck with trying to actually advocate it. I'm pretty certain that you can. Since, you're so God-fearing. Sorry, it's a little dig, but, it kind of ticks me off when you wind up saying that, when you wind up seeing this. Also, there is, if you take the, beginning to end segments of the Bible and believe in the Bible, my second point comes into Exodus 35, verse 2. Exodus 35, verse 2 states that you should be killing people who work the Sabbath. Really? Oh, good luck with that. I mean, it doesn't really help our economy much since people who don't work the Sabbath actually shop during the Sabbath, and you have to actually get people who work during that Sabbath day. But good luck with that. I mean, hey, fine. But even though that it doesn't help our economy, let's say we just throw it out. But the funny thing is that you can't just state that, oh, well, I don't, work the Sabbath. Yeah, but it actually states that you should be killing people who do. That's the point. You have to kill billions of Americans because of the, they work the Sabbath. Are you going to do that? I doubt it. Third point happens to be that sexual thoughts are punishable by death. Yes. If you take that kind of concept where you're going to muddle around with, evolution and then, take certain segments of your concept of the Bible or whatnot, try this one. Since Jesus stated that he's for the laws of the Old Testament in Matthew 5:17, and he's there to fulfill those old laws by adding new ones when he can. And the new law that he added, which is 5:27 through 28, states that that if you have committed adultery if you have lustful thoughts about the opposite sex. Well, in the Old Testament, since Jesus believes in fulfilling these laws of the Old Testament and believes in the laws of the Old Testament, what does it say about people that we should, what we should do to people who commit adultery? Well, Leviticus 20:10 winds up saying that we should kill them. So seriously, Since having sexual thoughts of the opposite sex is committing adultery by Jesus' standards, and adultery is punishable by death, that means that the death penalty has to be given to people who enter puberty and have their hormones raging to want to, have sex with the opposite sex. Good luck with that. You're pretty much going to cause the entire extinction of the human race for that particular purpose. But have a nice day for that, because of course you're going to have to kill them before they're able to bear children, because you have to have sexual thoughts in order to procreate and have the child. But, hey, go right ahead. All right, fourth point. It happens to be abortion. In the Bible, in no way does it actually directly state that God is against killing fetuses or killing children inside the womb. He doesn't even directly state this at all. You have to actually make an interpretation, or at least your religious church has to make an interpretation based upon this Bible in some sort of way, shape, or form. Like this phrase says this phrase, but it's not directly stating that you should not kill children in the womb. Yet, God-fearing individuals back then who wound up sacking lands or taking over lands, wound up taking the land over, taking Samaria, I believe. And one thing is that what they told themselves to do was to take the children and dash them to the ground and rip the pregnant women up. And this is in the King James version. This isn't actually. This is also in the NIV, but this is King James as well. So have fun with that. That God-fearing individuals committed abortion after taking over a land because the people of the land went against God. Yet, your organization tries to push individuals to continue to have children and continue to have babies who are, pregnant. That's kind of odd. One states in the Bible that you should kill individuals because they go against God to rip the pregnant women up, and yet nowadays you're like, no, we can't do that. Interesting. So basically you're taking an interpretation that's usually seeming to be the opposite of the Bible. So that's why I don't really think you take it literally. But these are my 4 points. And I'd like to actually see your feedback on this. See if, you wind up actually thinking, no, that's wrong or whatnot. If you think I'm wrong, comment. I'm here to take it. And I guess that's it. And I thank you for your time, and have a nice day.